This is what it's like to be me on a regular basis, trying to figure out what to make. I have no idea. It's so frustrating. Alright, it's time to go outside. Do my best thinking outside. Aha! How to make clay at home. First, you gotta find a space. Break it up, clean it out if you haven't done so already with your spring. Dig a hole, take some of the dirt. You need to dig down a little bit. Got to get rid of some of the rocks. Put it inside of a bucket, start to fill it up with water. This will create the first form of separation, making some of the rocks after you agitate it with a pole or a stick. This will separate some of the loose particles to the surface. You can sift through them with a sifter. All that little bits that are going to come off the top, you can discard those, throw those away. Get rid of the excess water off of the layer, the first top. Pick out the big stuff. And repeat the step. Fill it with water, agitate it. I went ahead and grabbed a sifter so I can kind of string through some of the rocks, pebbles, larger grains of sand. Use the water to try to push some of the fine pieces of clay that are deep down from where I dug. Put those inside of a bowl and we're going to let it separate. The separation is basically going to separate the water from the fine silt, which will become clay when we go through our next few steps. What I would do now at this point is to start finding what you're going to need to actually mold your clay. There you go. That's what it looks like after it's separated. That was about maybe 5, 6, 7 hours. It could even be overnight, depending on when you start. So you can see I had some extra canvas laying around. I mean, I am an art teacher. I got a bunch of stuff laying around. So I took the extra canvas, I wrapped it inside of a crate, took a bungee cord to keep it from folding in on itself. I mixed up some of the clay again, poured it inside of my canvas, all of it. I would suggest getting rid of as much water as possible before you dump it into your canvas. I actually would even suggest maybe using a t-shirt or even a towel. Towel seems to work really well because we're going to set this to be able to dry. You'll notice that the water over time is going to seep out of the bag. So part of this is going to be the process of what's going to make the actual clay. Let this sit for a while as well. Once you unwrap it and you unfold it, bring it over to another area. And here's basically the mold of your clay. Now go make something.